No, no, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 342. Mets 9:12 p.m. Dixie 6:12 a.m. Nunn and Fleming, looking at one another through narrowed eyes with heads tilted and lips pursed, nodded, and Nunn asked, this passenger we're picking up, he's not going to have a suitcase full of narco, right? We're interested, but neither of us wants another felony conviction, if you get my meaning. The guy you want us to pick up, he's not a mule, he's not some sort of terrorist or anything like that. You're kind of inquisitive for someone who's almost bankrupt, Max said with a grin. But no funny stuff for the pickup. Brett and our penman buddy got a business venture that requires a little razzle-dazzle, hocus-pocus every once in a while, and they're coming up on one. Absolutely no drugs and no other contraband involved whatsoever. Hey, Fleming exclaimed, his head snapping back on his neck. I know who you are, he continued with a grin, smiling, nodding, and pointing his right index finger at Brent. He said, you're that theology fella that's been in the news. There was a big raid on your house. You bashed that Frenchman over the head. Yeah, that's you, isn't it? Staring at Fleming, Maxima directed his reply to Nunn. 50,000, right here. No taxes, no receipt. We're going to go meet the Lady Penryn? Nunn's brow furrowed as he extended his hand, palm facing upward. I don't know what Joan's running off at the mouth about, but our job was to take you where you want to go deep-sea fishing. That's what you asked for, that's what you paid for, and that's what you'll get. Tips are great, and while 50,000 is more than we usually get, we appreciate it greatly. Right, John? He concluded sternly. Fleming brought his hands chest high with palms facing Maxima and said, well, yeah, of course, while nodding repeatedly. All right, Maxima said, smiling and nodding. Sounds like we've got an understanding. We head towards New Caledonia, meet up with the Penryns, say hi to some business associates, and head back to Fisherman Island. Here's $10K, he added, offering a bundle of bills wrapped in a rubber band to Nunn with a smile on his face. We'll do a little fishing on the way to the Penryn. We'll board her and chat a bit, return to your boat, fish some more on the way back to Brisbane, and when you get us home safe, there'll be the rest of the 50,000 for you. We good? Absolutely, Nunn said, pocketing the money. How's the rendezvous work? We're going to radio him. That's the plan. Get us east of St. Helena, and then we'll hail the Penryn. And till then, we might as well do some fishing, right, men? Yeah, Minimum said, bobbing her head. Let's do some fishing, Prency. See if anything's biting.